Hi friends, it's Gloria from Golden Bucket Farm. I'm the Jersey Lady One here on YouTube, and today I'm here to share with you my little gift box made from playing cards. Okay. Um, I've noticed at Dollar Tree that they have some really cute playing card designs. These are just two, kind of a boho paisley and sort of a retro here with a bike and a phone and a typewriter and some clocks. But they have, I don't know, maybe eight or so patterns, I guess, that I've seen. Anyway, I got thinking, what could I do with these? I could use them for backgrounds on pocket letters, or I could make die cuts. Use this and do die cuts for embellishments. Use them for tags, or to wrap trims around for swaps. Then one of my favorite things, though, is to make boxes. And so I got wondering if I could make a box from playing cards. So I looked on YouTube and I found a fella who was made boxes from playing cards. And I changed up his design a little bit. I'll put the link to his video to give him credit. I don't remember what his name was, but I hope I can find him again. Anyway, I just tied this one up with a little bit of scrap or scrap ribbon to show what it would look like when it's tied up. But there's no glue and there's no cutting for these, and you can make two boxes from one deck of cards. Okay, so these cards from Dollar Tree are $1 a pack. And they also have some like this, just regular playing cards, several different kinds of those, two for $1. So I thought I will practice on these first. They are just a tad, they're just a tad smaller all the way around. So really I'm going to give you the process of making this box. The measurements aren't going to be, they're going to depend on what brand of card you buy. So anyway, first thing you need is to take 12 of your cards, and they're going to make 6. Oops, this isn't the right pile. Where's my little, here are my little ones that I need here. You need 12 cards, and you need to make a little wall, what I call a wall, for your box. You need 6 of these for the top and the bottom and the 4 sides. Okay, and so you need, as you can see, you need 2 cards for each one of these, so 12. And I put them, I'm going to move my scoreboard here a little bit. The fella that I watched just used, knock something on the floor. The fellow that I watched just used, just folded with his fingers, but I'm not that trusting or something. I want to be a little more precise about this. If you don't have a scoreboard, you can try it, the way he shows to get his folds, or else you can use a ruler and like the back of a table knife or a dead ballpoint pen, or anything that has just a rounded sharp point on it, not like a needle or something that'll cut through the plastic of the cards. But anyway, just something to score your cards with. What you want to do is put your cards like that, and you want to fold these little ears to the back. So how I did it was I put it in my scoreboard and the long way, and then I put the next card the short way, and it showed me here that I had 7/8 of an inch wider than the card. Okay, so I scored my cards at let's see, 1, 2, 3 at 3/8. Let's see, I gotta get it turned around here because I already did this. I scored it at 1, 2, 3/8, and then I turned it over and I scored it at 4/8, or that's a half. Okay, right there. All right, like that. So I did all 12 of my cards like that, and I've already done the other ones, so I just saved 2 to show you how to put these together. Then you fold on your score line, and you can use your bone folder if you like. Okay. And these two are going to fit together, and that's what really makes the walls and the top and the bottom of your box. Okay. So if you can see here, I'm trying to look in my viewfinder. You have these little wingy thingies here. Turn it around maybe the other way, you can see better. Okay, those little wingy thingies, and what you want to do is put this top flap into those wings like that. Okay, and then turn it around and do the same thing. Put the flap into these 2 little wings inside of there. Okay, go on in there. Whoop. This is a little fiddly. There we go. Okay, so now they're holding each other together there. Okay, like that. And you take 4 of them to make the walls of your box. Okay, so to hold these 4 together, you need cards to slip into the slots on either side. Okay, like that, and like this. Okay, and if they run into each other, just kind of, you know, from one side to the other, just kind of wiggle it so that they each go in all the way. So what you're going to do for that is take your card, and mine don't measure an equal amount. Okay, that the end of it doesn't measure out where I can do it exactly in the middle. So I scored mine at 1 3/4 inches. Okay, so it's just, it really doesn't matter because these don't show. All right, so you're gonna fold those. So you had 12 of your first one, and you're gonna do 9 of these. You need 8 for the box, because you need 4 to, you know, 1 for each corner, and then you're going to need 4 to hold the bottom on, to go into each one of these slots, and then you need 1 to hold the lid on. Now that's how many the fella in the video that I watched did. He did 21 cards. I used 22 because I wanted a little flap to go down and hold my lid down. So I did an extra one, but that's a different fold. So okay. I've got my 9 cards folded, and I've put my sides together I showed you how that went, and you can turn your white side so it's to the top, or you can have your white sides going down the corners, either way that you want to do that. Now to put your bottom on, you take 4 of your folded cards. Okay, let's see, 4 of them, and you're going to slip them into the slots on one of your walls. So go like that, and like that, and you can feel sometimes they kind of run into each other, so you have to kind of wiggle them a little bit so they pass by each other, because they're coming in from opposite directions. Okay, the last one in there, and push them in so that they all fold down. Okay, like that. And then this is really the only fiddly part. There is no up or down to this. You can choose either way. You have to get the 4 cards to fit into the slots. There we go. We got this one is not yet. Okay. I think we've got it. There we go. See, we've got them, and I will push it down. There you go. So now you have a bottom on your box, and you have your 4 sides. Okay. And the last thing you have to do, almost done, is take your last wall, and you had 6 of these, right? And your last card, well, yeah, last of the half folds, put that in there. Okay, it doesn't matter which end you put it into. And then slip that into the slot in the back. Okay, there you go. And now you have your little box. Now that's the way the fellow that I watched, that's how he did it, that he stopped at that point. Okay, but I took another card and I just scored it at 1 inch. Okay, and folded that down. And I slipped that into the slot on the top, and you'll kind of run in. I gotta wiggle it a little bit. There we go. Because you've got this one coming in from the back, so you have to wiggle past that, and so that gives a little lip so that you can put it into the little slot here. And I'll do that just like that, so that your box now has a top and a bottom. Okay, and it all stays together. Now I have to remember which one is it. Which one is it? I've turned it around so many times. Let's see, it must be this one. There it is. Okay. So I just thought these little boxes are really cute. I think kids would enjoy getting something in there. I think if you have like a pinnacle or a bridge club and you wanted to give favors, but really, you could, depending on what cards you used, you could make this work for any kind of an occasion that you wanted to give a little gift for a swap or a rack, or just for showers. I guess, you could even have, some that were custom printed or something, and made them. Anyway, you can make two boxes from a deck. So they're really cheap to make, and they're fast to make if you needed to make a whole bunch of them. You could really do an assembly line of them. So, the other thought I had was, I've shown, I think I did 2 videos on an Advent calendar in a box, and I made a big box, and then inside of it I had 25 little boxes that I made, one for each day of Advent, countdown to Christmas. And really, you could do that. You could use these for your boxes, make 25 of them, and put a little treat or a little gift for the 25 days coming up to Christmas. And use these because this is just a real nice size for that. So, okay, well, I had fun making my card boxes, and I'm anxious to see how you come along with that, or if anybody wants to try that. I'd be really interested to hear and see. Okay, take care. God bless. Happy crafting, and bye-bye for now.